What's up? Plitty Sports Gamer here. I did a video about Sean McVay leaving the Rams. I really thought he was going to leave, but shockingly he stayed. Shocked me, surprised me, but he stayed. So I got to make this follow-up video, giving an article, possible reasons why McVay stayed. And I think it's probably the last one, but we'll see. And sorry about the text format. The website I was using had so many stupid ads, so forgive me for that. Why did Sean McVay stay with the Rams? As of Monday, it looked like Sean McVay would leave the Rams after 6 seasons. Ultimately, he decided to stay. So why did he choose not to leave? Jay Glazer from Fox Sports reported that at this point, people in the building would be more surprised if he stayed than if he goes. Like me, I'm shocked that he stayed with the Rams, and I wonder why. There are plenty of theories making the rounds in the league circles as to what caused McVay to change course. At the time when he was speaking so openly about his tenuous status, really when any head coach before McVay engaged in such public monologue about whether to step down, something changed from Monday to Friday. There could have been multiple reasons why he decided to stay. The first reason they state, and if this is true, he's more of a weasel than we ever thought. As I showed in my other video how much the guy makes. He makes $15 million a year to coach the Rams. Number 3 on the list of NFL coaches. Actually, U.S. sports coaches. Number 3 on the list at $15 million a year. So if he's said he was going to leave just to restructure his contract to weasel out more money from the Rams, then he's a bigger jerk than I ever thought. I already think he's a big jerk. If this is the case, he's even more of a big jerk. So I hope that's not the case, that he's trying to get a new deal, more money than the previous deal. The deal extends until 2026, his existing deal at $15 million a year. If you're trying to get more money, then screw him, I would say. And hopefully the Rams would say that too. The second could possibly be a reason. Aaron Donald really likes McVay. He talked about retiring a year or two ago. After the Super Bowl, he talked about retiring, but he stayed. Aaron Donald signed an extension that tied his until at least 2022 and 2023. And the rumors were when McVay talked about leaving, Donald was upset at that. So McVay might be leaving because of the players, but I really don't think that's the case either. A person like McVay probably doesn't even care less about the players. He only cares about himself, obviously. Third, and this could possibly be true because his feelings might have been stung by the criticism received, creating a perception that he sold his franchise soul for the Super Bowl win. The Rams went all out signing players like Matt Stafford and getting Von Miller and all those players just to win a Super Bowl. And they used up their draft picks and got a boatload of money to get these players just to win the Super Bowl. And it worked. Unfortunately, they beat the 49ers in the championship. But it worked. And he got his Super Bowl ring. It'll be tied to him forever. I really don't think this is the case either, that he was stung by criticism because of that Super Bowl win. You do anything to win the Super Bowl. Teams have always done that. They've always signed players to win the Super Bowl. That's nothing new. I don't think that's the reason why he wanted to leave and got over it and stayed anyway. The fourth is my thinking of the reason why he stayed. That Amazon wanted him before this year, probably offered him a boatload of money. He decided to stay, and now they don't have a spot for him, or they don't have a spot for him next year, and maybe the year after, or the year after that, they're gonna create a spot for him. So he's probably gonna stay now for at least a year or two until Amazon spot opens up. That's my thinking. That's my reason why he's gonna stay. So I just want to do this tidbit just to go against what I said previously, that I really thought he was going to leave, but he stayed. So my next article is about Lamar Jackson. I really do think Lamar Jackson got hurt his knee. He's been out for 6 weeks, and he decided that he was not ready for the playoff game against Cincinnati. My thinking is, if his contract didn't run out this year, and he's in the middle of his contract, I think he would have played. I think he's sitting out just so to protect himself so he doesn't get hurt, because he's due for an absolute huge contract next year. He's trying to get the Ravens probably to sign him, or look elsewhere for another team to sign him. The Ravens are probably not going to let him go for free. They're probably going to offer him something. It may not be what he likes, and if he rejects it, they're probably going to tag him and trade him for some compensation. But I think he wants Deshaun Watson type numbers. He wants a fully guaranteed 5-year contract that will pay him close to what Kyler Murray got, keeping the 2019 NFL MVP beyond the franchise tag. So I think he wants those type of numbers, and you can see it from his Instagram. He says, when you have something good, you don't play with it. You don't take chances losing it. You don't neglect it. When you have something good, you pour into it. You appreciate it because you take care of something good. That good thing takes care of you too. So he's saying that the Baltimore should take care of him because he's been taking care of the Baltimore franchise all these years. And he's an awesome running quarterback, but he's below average in throwing. I don't think personally he has what it takes to lead Baltimore to Super Bowl championship. He is going to get that money. And he sat out, I think, this playoff game to get that money. Got a tweet from J.K. Dobbins. Said he's tired of not getting the ball, tired of being held back. Said Huntley should never been in that position on sneak. And then he added, if we had Lamar, we would have won too. And this brings me to another thing, a sidebar. Coaches, I don't understand. Coaches try to outthink themselves. I bring it back to the Seattle New England Patriots Super Bowl, where Marshawn Lynch got the carry, got carried for 8 yards, brought them down to the 2-yard line, and they tried to do a slant pass that got intercepted instead of giving Marshawn Lynch the ball at the goal line, where he probably would have scored and Seattle would have won the championship. I guess I'm kind of glad that Seattle didn't win, but these coaches outthink themselves. They try a quarterback sneak. I can see on the door, like if they're almost in the end zone, just outside the end zone, sneak it. You had a pretty powerful running back, J.K. Dobbins. He just ran for a 2-yard touchdown earlier in the second quarter, and you don't give it to him again. That doesn't make sense. These coaches, I don't understand. Just give the running back the ball at the goal line. And most of the time they do, they get in. There are times where they get stuffed, yes, but most of the time they get in. They should have gave him the ball. Anyway, that's my sidebar on that. It said the Ravens have got a tough decision to make. On one hand, Jackson's a 26-year-old former MVP, an expensive one who missed 5 games each of the last 2 seasons. These running quarterbacks, they easily get hurt. So to give him a big-time contract, even 5 years, it'll be tough to give him all that money because he's been hurt the last 2 years, and he'll easily get hurt again probably if he keeps running the way he does. And that's like a gamble that Baltimore would have to make. What do you guys think? Think Lamar Jackson's going to stay with the Ravens? I think he's going to go, and the Ravens will sign something like a Derek Carr. That's my feeling. A more in-the-pocket quarterback that they probably need instead of a running quarterback. And Lamar Jackson, they're talking about maybe him going to the Jets. I don't think he's going to stay in Baltimore, but Baltimore's going to tag him and get draft compensation for him. So let me know what you think about Lamar Jackson, and let me know what you think about Sean McVay. Please subscribe, like, and comment. Thanks. See ya.